I guess I could tell you many things about that year. But let me share, I guess, some of the lessons that I learned in going through that experience. So you already heard where I was before Acumen Fund. And in the middle, there was grad school. So I went to the classroom and I learned everything that I could to hone my business skills that I had learned in practice working as an engineer, and then learned everything that I could about how the social sector, traditional social sector of international development thought about these issues. And so I was looking for an opportunity to really put into practice all of this theory that I had learned. And in looking for those opportunities, I stumbled upon the Acumen Fund Fellowship. A friend put that opportunity in front of me, and I decided to apply. Funny enough, it was like the day before they closed the applications, so I spent my whole night just writing those essays, trying to explain in my own words what was social entrepreneurship, which I remember at that time I actually described as a tie-dye. That was what I put on my essay, literally. I said, you take a white t-shirt, put it in with colored clothes in a washing machine, and out comes this tie-dye t-shirt that has the structure and the foundation of sound business skills and thinking, with all the colors of empathy and understanding of different cultures and different ways of thinking, and you put it on and then you go into the world. And that was my definition of social enterprise at the moment. So I was nervous about this whole application process, which is actually very different than anything I had ever applied for, because in essence, this is a program about leadership and looking at the potential inside of each of the people who become part of it and how to bring that to the next level. And so in order to identify that leadership potential, they had some really interesting process to get us in there. So panel interviews and questions and a lot of really fun stuff. So I was selected, and I became part of this class of 10 amazing people coming from all different paths of lives and corners of the world, and went to India. I didn't actually choose where I wanted to go. That's part of the program. Acumen Fund asks about your interests, your skills, and then they look at the opportunities that are there and they place you. So here I go. I knew nothing about India, was shipped to India to work with a social enterprise in the health sector. So it was an incredible journey for me, and I carried two questions into that journey. I wanted to see, one, whether this was the actual right choice for me to move from one sector to another, and then two, what would be my role in that sector if that was actually the right fit. So many things helped me answer those questions, and I guess what I would like to share with you are a few of the lessons learned, and there were many. But the program has two areas of focus. You learn about yourself as a leader, and then you learn about the sector that you're working in. And so in learning about myself as a leader, or what does it mean to be a leader in this sector, 4 words: 2 S's and 2 R's. The 2 S's, self-awareness, so important to understand who you are before you try to lead any initiative, and really engage in the process of self-discovery. 2, support network. This is hard, and if you're going to try to do it alone, you're not going to make it. So surround yourself with people who are like-minded and that will inspire you every step of the way, and that will have your back when you're falling.
That's why you should roll in tech art.
So those are my 2 S's: self-awareness, build a support network. And then 2 R's, resilience. Just like Wei mentioned, there's a lot of complexity in this, and some days you feel like you're thriving, and the next day you're going to ask that question, like, what am I doing here? But do it, continue, go forward, resilience. And then reflection. In order to really build that self-awareness and understand what is it that you're learning, you need to stop and pause. It's really easy to get in a fast track of what you're doing, but if we don't stop and reflect on what is it that we're learning at that point in time, we may take the wrong path. So those are some of the things that I learned from the leadership perspective.